Two more here. Assist done do nothing for us.
Reversing positions, putting James Harden in that spot up position, opposite corner.
Oh, this is two for PG. Let's go, PG. Let's go, PG. Bang. Let's fucking go. DeMar assist here would be huge. DeMar assist here would be huge. Get the ball to DeMar. Back to DeMar. Back to DeMar. All right, a pass. Assist. Let's go. Cash DeMar early. Third quarter cash for DeMar.
December 1st has been better in the clutch than the Clippers. Harden for three.
Oh my God! Just no. Paul George. Go to the hole. Go to the hole. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going for 3-0, baby. We're going for 3-0, baby. All we need is Kawhi's under. All we need. We look good. Yo, what's up, everybody? We did, in fact, get that Kawhi under, and we did, in fact, start 3-0 yesterday. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yesterday was pretty crazy. We had 500 live and over all of the platforms, over 1,000 views yesterday. It was a good show. We went 6-2. I guess we went 3-2 on the show, but in the Discord, if you were in the Discord, we went 6-2 overall yesterday, plus 4.02 units. Durant double-double, man. He just can't stay out of foul trouble. He was pacing well, just was in foul trouble the whole time, so we missed that. Kawhi's under 26.5 was pretty sweat-free. I want to say he might have finished less than 20. DeRozan over 4.5 assists was no sweat as well. I want to say he was at least at 7. He may have had more. Keldon Johnson, shout-outs, Joel, for that one. Drop that on chat. That was pretty no sweat. He had 18, 19. He covered at least. Tyus Jones, my fault on that. I wouldn't have played it really after the injury news, but that's what I get, and I missed it, so whatever. Schroeder, I cashed. Probably wouldn't have played if I knew Lonnie Walker wasn't playing, and then PG over 20.5. If you got the 21.5 and didn't cash out, that also cashed. No issues there. And then added on the playback stream last night. Make sure y'all are tuning in there. Katie and Tatum both 25 plus minus 123 cashed. I can't remember what those two guys had, but yeah, overall plus 4.02 units. I did the weekly update and the 30-day update this morning. We're 29-17 over the last week for 11.79 units profit. Then over the last 30 days, 63-43 for 19.7 units profit. And then year-to-date, we're now at 332 and 236. We're up 75 units, 74.79 units. So almost 75 on the year. Shout-outs to a couple big runs and a couple big parlays in that. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the day. My first play is super public. I've seen multiple cappers on it. It's Sengun's assists over 4.5. MGM and FanDuel, or MGM and Bet365 look like you're still at a decent number. We have DraftKings at 125 and Fanatics at 125. All of those are playable. I'd go get them now, though. The market's moving. As I said, seen quite a few cappers on this. But it's a good play. It's a good read. That's why it's public. I think it'll definitely hit. Just to go through it real quick. Wow, that's why my market likes it. But also head-to-head over in both matchups this year. 6 of the last 6. Just going to be a pretty good spot here for Sengun. They're also on the road. Slightly better away splits on the road. But model projection of 5.5 is going to do the trick here. Next thing I wanted to go over was I kind of like Paolo's points over against the Pacers. I know that's kind of against the public, or at least I've seen a capper or two on his under, but that's okay. I'm not necessarily saying I'm rushing to play this, but I just like the pace against the Pacers. Wow, his assists are minus. 1 second here. Let me pull up my Orlando numbers. Also, my model leaned under on Giannis. Then you look at the head-to-head. I know it's only 2 games and they're both last year, but not sure I want to ride with that. All right, so Paolo, I've got at 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists today. So the 24.5 was a little bit intriguing to me. I've got him right at 25, and then you take, it's Indiana, it's pace. Orlando is the home team. Splits are actually worse on the home. Head-to-head, under or over in the last, and then the time before this season, it was only a half a point that he missed by. Rebounds don't look so good. This is why my model, I think, maybe leaned that way because a couple good games. But, yeah, that's not enough. It's just the pace, too. I know that the total of this game is going to drive him over his averages, especially based on my numbers. So, because the total, the pace of this is 224. That's actually probably close to my model projections. Yeah. All right. I like the pace. If you guys noticed, it is daylight savings time. I heard a couple different announcers talk about it last night. Bro, I don't know how he didn't cover those boards. I have no clue. He hit the 20. He hit the 21.5 over even. That's crazy, bro. I don't know how he sold. How'd you shake out last night? I didn't pay attention. I seen your tweet that said it could have ended disastrous. So did you shake? I know we hit Johnson. You might even hit a ladder on Johnson. I can't remember what Keldon had. 3 and 4. Hey, that's not bad. I mean, it's not good, but better than 0 and 7. Leonard's rebounds over. Let's go over it. Listen, I'm leaning Paolo's points here. Very strong lean. I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger. I'm also not sure the number's done getting good. So let's see if maybe we get a 23.5. I mean, they're at 08 juice to the under. Full discretion, if it goes 23.5, I'm probably just smashing it. We don't have to talk about it. All right, Kawhi. Back-to-back, short back-to-back. It is home, but, Milwaukee, if they're coming from Milwaukee, it's almost like they didn't feel the time change because of the daylight savings time because of the time change. Go to model projections. This one's scary. Kawhi rebounds, first game. I am at about 6.4. Okay, bet. Nah, bro, I didn't get the phone. I wanted to go this morning. We're getting a fucking blizzard, boy. Full-on winter storm warning, 5 to 8 inches. I thought we were done with this shit. I haven't been checking the weather. Full-ass blizzard. Honestly, though, I think I'm just dipping into my wife's phone today because I can't be having $2,000 misses. That's just shit. I can't even. All right. No, I'm good on Kawhi. No opinion on Kawhi one way or another way. I think this is a tough spot to be in for anybody. You guys got the wind? Yeah, no, it's fucking. We got the wind and the goddamn snow. All right, we got Kawhi. We're laying off of Kawhi. Is there anything in this game? We'll go game by game like we always do. Brook Lopez. Let's go to points first. I mean, I did this morning. We'll see if anything new popped up. I'm not seeing anything for Brook. Projections are 10.5. I wonder what his threes are. And what do I have his threes at? 1.8. Also, we'll have something new in the Discord coming. Should be soon. Mac has been trying to get more involved. So I'm going to have him create a something like the defensive sheet that I use, but a little more basic, and hopefully be planning to drop that in the Cord soon. Cord's completely free to join too. We'll get a Discord link dropped. Yo, I almost said play Pat Bev against the Lakers. I didn't play it, but fucking 16 minutes and zeros across the board, dog. 23.5 points for Lillard. I make it 23.5. 23.87. Slight lean to the over for Lillard here. I lean under. My model leans under. I know these are last year. That worries me. And then away versus the Western Conference, he just turns into a fucking dog. I don't know. He's got a vendetta against the West or what? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's probably an outlier, but yeah, I'm good on that. Paul George, we cashed on last night at 20.5. Again, I think it's a tough spot to be in. I do make it 21.94, basically call it 22. Wow, we had 29 earlier this year against them. It honestly would make a lot of sense for him to do well against Milwaukee. It's a tough spot to be in, but it makes sense. And he's at home. We know he's a killer at home. I would be. Who did he draw as a matchup? I can't remember if Middleton's been so healthy and unhealthy this year. I'm assuming if Giannis plays, Giannis guards Kawhi, Crowder guards PG, and Beasley guards. Yeah, I don't know how they'll play that. That's probably how they'll play it. And then Lillard guards James Harden. Let's go see what the market's done. Market went against me yesterday. I said, fuck the market. We still played it. What was the injury news? Something just came out because they just locked up. We got injury news? Fucking god damn it. Oh, see if FanDuel's open at 20.5. Oh, he's questionable. I knew they'd all be questionable, dog. I think we played PG's over. We don't fuck with any under. Yeah, Sengun's the only one, bro. Yo, what's up, Mac? See if we can get on and over. I doubt he probably ain't even playing for real. I'm probably wasting my time on this game. You're in on the 25.5 PRs again? That total's dropped 6 points. Oh my fucking god, I'm so mad. If I get the 20.5 points again, I'm taking it because if Harden doesn't play, he's going to shoot 75 times. Let's see where that opens. Has anyone got an open number out there? I see 21s, 22s. God damn it, boys. I just missed that number. Yeah, I mean, just missed that number. Well, he's probably not going to play, so let's push it. Next game, Pelicans, Valanciunas. Yeah, they're playing Atlanta. Market's at 10.5. It's kind of came down on him. I make it 11.14, so I lean over. I'll get this shit out of here. They're on the road. Still not bad, although this looks fucking awful. There's been a couple teams that have gone small ball on them, or maybe they've initiated it. I don't know, but we've seen a minutes drop. See? He was kind of locked in at least 20 plus, and then now we've got some sporadicness. I don't know. We're seeing more dips than raises here in his minutes. Thank you so much. You put something sweet in there?
Regular 8 o'clock.
Thank you. All right, boys, I'm staying off Jonas. Slight lean to the over in his points, and looks like the market's going against me. Don't love that. Clint without Trey. Yeah, you're seeing a drop off in production, but my model doesn't necessarily lean to the over. Do we go back to the well with old fucking CJ here? Let's go see what the market's done. Slight lean to the over. I'm at about 17. FanDuel's dance. They're right back to their opener. Yeah, and my lean is light. Let's go look at his threes. Atlanta allows the third most threes. 2.5. Oh God, it's so expensive. 3-pointers made. CJ McCollum. Yeah, it opened too expensive. I've got him at hold on. 3.25. So it's a very strong lean to the over, but with the price, pardon me, not so enthused. Hey, shout out to YouTube. We got 3 on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Twitter too. We got a bunch on Twitter, but shout out to YouTube. We don't get those all the time. Joel's on I saw some shit in this game. He's got DeJounte's assist, Ingram's assists, Bam's boards. Okay, I like Bam's boards. Always like D'Lo. All right, I like 2 of those plays. I have no opinion on the other 2. Let's break them down. BI assists. I'm going to try to get in the habit of doing this. Let me pull this screen up just a little bit bigger. Over in 7 of the last 10. Let's go look at some potentials. Tracking, passing. I just want to look at New Orleans. Pelicans get stats. Oh, wow. $12.3, huh? 12.3 potentials in his last 10 against the team allowing second, third most assists per game. Joel, did you already play this or were you looking at it? Let's go see what the market's done. I like this. Assists. I see a 120 out there. I see a 125 out there. And I see FanDuel opened expensive. So, yeah, these 120s and 125s are off price. Can anyone confirm 365 is at that price? I'm going to have to call one of my betting partners here and see if we can get that one in at 120. Hey, let's go, bro. Can you get a bet in at 365 for me? Hey, everybody, I'm playing this too. Yo, what's up, Jason? Appreciate you stopping in, bro. Yo, what's up, Howie? Appreciate you stopping in, bro. Let me get these plays up on the banner for y'all real quick. I need the Atlanta Pelicans game. We're going Brandon Ingram assists. I'm looking for over 5.5 120. Is that still there? Yes, sir. Hit it for just go 1.2 units. Yep, that's it. I appreciate you. I'm live, so I'll holler at you about the fight after. All right, boys. I got that in. I'm also on Sengun over 4.5 assists, parentheses minus 115. Joel, good find, brother. I had not seen that one yet, but I like that a lot. Yeah, potentials are like 12, 13 going up against Atlanta. I absolutely love that. What's the spread? Is like a blowout somewhat of a concern? It's only 7. No, I like that play a lot. Said you're also on DeJounte. Looks like he's at 7.5. Let me give you my BI projections, but looking at the history, I knew it was going to be over. BI 6.62, everybody. 6.62. Definitely actionable. All the way up to, I would say, 130. Up to 130, that's actionable. Fanatics is at 130. MGM's 125. 365 is minus 120. DraftKings minus 130. Basically, just avoid FanDuel, Rivers, and Caesars. There's plenty of big domestics that have got that number. DeJounte, we got to factor in without Trey. How many games has Trey missed? I'd like to know that. Looks like Trey's been out since 225. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Let me go look at his potentials over the last 7. Last 7 games, advanced filters. We don't want the Pelicans now. We want the Hawks, which is nice. They're the first team on the list. All right. 13.9. So, yeah, you're right where you need to be. That's like a 50% conversion rate right there. Pelicans 18th in assists allowed per game. Let's go see. Are they running people off the three-point line? What's the reason for that? It's really middle of the pack, too. It's nothing to be too concerned about. Yeah, nothing to be too concerned about. Actually, in the last 30 days, they got the 3rd most assists allowed per game to point guards. Yeah, I like that as well, Joel. I like Ingram a little better. But I do like this one as well. What else did Joel say he had? Bam's boards, D'Lo. And you said you went Reeves instead of D'Lo. Let me finish this game, see if there's anything I was fucking with in this one. CJ I had right at 16.5. Zion. I've got at actually only around 21. Maybe a look at the under. Maybe a look. I'm not saying there is. 22.5 even money. It looks like FanDuel's about to bump, and there's also multiple 23.5. Okay, if we're being honest, Bet Online. I know a lot of you don't have offshores, but I don't know how to feel about that because offshores and literally anybody can get, but I understand not a lot of people like to fuck with them because you got to use Bitcoin, yada, yada. Anyways, they're at under 23.5 minus 103. I think that's worth a play right now. His last 5 games was 40 plus minutes. 40 plus. You're talking about minutes, right? No, that's not it. His last 5 games. Ben, can you explain? His minutes the last 5 games have been 40 plus. I see what you're trying to say here. Yeah, I don't think he's getting that kind of minutes tonight. Not at all. Not at all. No, Atlanta's a high pace. Oh, Hart, my fault. Yeah, Thibs could play somebody 48 minutes. I wouldn't put that past nobody. I thought you meant Zion. Yeah, Zion's not playing 40. Hart might play 48. Hart PRA. I see you now. I missed that. Yeah, no, Zion, I'm leaning under in his points, but the market's going against me, and I don't think I've got the best of it yet. So we'll wait, but I do think I could be on that. Let me just I don't think 1 day rest is good enough for Zion. Facts. All right. Moving on from Zion, Brandon Ingram. Plagiarist point or assists. What are my points projections on BI? 22.62. 22.62. Should I have played PAs? God, this man is balling. Okay, never mind. That was off of 1 day's rest, which still applies here. But the last 2, both were road games. They're on a 3-game road stretch. Okay, that is tough. They haven't been home since the 5th. That is tough. They're on a tough little stretch, not going to lie. Maybe I will chill on that. Not get too invested in this game. All right, Bam's rebounds. Joel's on 10.5. Over, I think. Joel, you on the over or under here? I'll tell you what my projections are. I'm probably not going to have an opinion at first glance. Oh, am I right? I'm right at 10. I'm right at 10, and but I would never play an under against the Warrior or Wizards. Head to head data, he had 14 in the previous matchup. He had 4 in the one before that. He played 30 minutes. What the fuck was that about? Yeah, I wouldn't have an opinion on this either way. I guess at 10.5, it would be probably lean over because of the matchup for sure. Yeah, I would definitely lean over because of the matchup, but I also don't think I'm going to be on this one. Probably missed it for price anyways. Miami rebounds, bam. Yeah, I probably missed the price anyways, so liked it at 10.5, hated it 11.5, honestly. This is a little concerning, under an 8 straight, but honestly, gotta be due to break through 11 here. Gotta be due with the matchup and everything. All right, what else did Joe have? We'll go over his and then we'll go over Hart. Oh, we'll go to the Lakers game later. Yeah, I like Bam and I like D'Lo and Reeves both, with or without LeBron. All right, let's go points here. Scary Terry, they've got it 17.5, juice to the over. Oh, man, I still lean over. I know it's gone up. I still slightly lean over here still. I'm at almost 19. Against the Wizards, I'm going to leave it as a lean. But I do lean over on Terry here. For sure lean over on Terry. Y'all know I'm just not playing Tyus Jones. His assists are coming down. Wow, there's even some 7.5s. They keep coming down to that kind of level. You might find me on something, but he was public there for a while. Yo. I don't know how this is going to be with him and Kuzma splitting minutes. Like, are they both going to actually be hurt in this scenario because of that? Maybe. All right, let's go to the projections. This one's an interesting one. Jordan Poole. I definitely lean over. I'm kind of worried about how he's going to be played defensively, how he's going to be guarded, I guess is the way to say that. Let's go to the market. Points, Terry Rozier, 17.5. Wow, they opened 16 and bumped. Oh, those of you that have been following me a long time know I hate not getting the best of a number, especially when now I got to play minus 115 at best. All right, I'm staying off of, oh, that was Terry's opener. What about Poole's opener? Yeah, same. No, DraftKings was at 17, 18. Actually, we got a better chance to play a good line here. I don't know. I honestly do kind of lean over here on Poole. I just said it perfectly, though. I kind of lean over here on Poole. I'm going to stay off of this. Lean over. Very strong lean over, but I'm going to stay off. Kuzma, I think unless it's a letdown spot for Miami, I think Kuzma's going to struggle. Miami's the home team. I think I've banned Jimmy Butler. I think I'm good on him. Because he should do well tonight, but I don't know. He might take the night off. I don't know what to do with Jimmy. Fucking Storch will want to be on Denny tonight. Duncan. Tough stretch right there, huh? Yeah. No play on me for Duncan. Lowry, let's see if there's enough. Lowry. No, I'm actually only at 8 points. 4 boards. 7 assists. Knicks are a tough matchup. I do kind of lean over here since playing here without Maxey. Not enough for my kind of liking. I could see someone getting on that. His potentials would probably be decent today, but it's the Knicks. I know they're shorthanded, but not a position I'm looking to attack. Not a position I'm looking to attack. Brunson projections are 20. I'm really right here. 28.83. 28.83. I could see the argument for the over here as well. I got you, Ben. I could see the argument for the over. What's the market done? Knicks. Brunson, 28, 28.5, 05, 113. Yeah, not a lot of movement in the market either. You're not getting an opinion out of me, really. All right, Josh Hart PRAs. This might be the safest play in sports betting. This might be the safest play in sports betting. My number is actually kind of ridiculous. It must be. Let's look at this. That makes it make a little more sense. I am so far over this number. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, shit, we had 500 live yesterday. We'll see where we finish at it an hour in. I appreciate you. I appreciate all 286 of y'all. Hopefully we cash. We've been on fire. I think something like 11, almost 12 units this week. So let's keep that up. My number here on Hart is actually 34. My projection on Hart. So we're way over. I mean, watch wherever you like, bro. The 286 is spread all over the place. We have 276 on X. We have 4 on Twitter or YouTube and 7 on Twitch now. Shout outs. Hold on. Let's shop for Hart and do some things because I do lean this way, Ben. Fuck. It opened 26.5, which I just hate missing the best number. At 10:16 this morning, it flipped from 26 and a half to 27 and a half. You think Josh Hart under RAs? Wow, it looks that's surprising. I think I'm at 10 and 5. So yeah, I'm at like 10 and 5, so I'm right at 15. Or no, I think I was at 12 boards, bro. Josh Hart 11.27, I'm sorry. Josh Hart, what a read. What a read. What do we think? Does DraftKings do alternate PRAs? I think I would like this at 26 and a half, but I don't want to go just buying points to buy points. Man, but my model projection's so far over this, I can't not take it. I think there's a few outlier games here, and it looks like we're starting to develop a median. What's the price on a Josh Hart over 26 and a half PRAs? My next thought is we go build like a 10-8 and 4, something like that. 10-7 and 4 will probably be at plus money. Oh yeah, it's not. That's too much. I don't want nothing to do with that. All right, I'm shopping on this one right now. 7 p.m. game. Is Brunson questionable or is he good to go for sure? Looks like we're all good. I think I'm going to have to take it. I know it's market support. I know we've missed it, but I like it. I like it a lot. There's a reason the market's bumped. Lonnie Walker is playing today. Anyone interested in that game? It's projections over. You know what? I'm sorry. We stayed on this a while, but it's just going on the sheet for now. This game doesn't start until 7 p.m. Josh Hart over 27 and a half PRAs. It's right there, but let me come back to it. I always do that. I don't need makes. I need attempts. 13 attempts will do. Over an 11 of 15 this season when he does that. Wow. He's had over 13 attempts twice against Philly already and went under this number. Good enough for me to stay off. 10, 8, and 4. Yeah, see, I like something like that. We'll come back to Hart. That's what I mean. We might build out the parlay. Miles Turner, Orlando, off rip. Points look light. Off rip. Points look light. How's he going to score, though? Well, how did he score last time? He had 24 in the last matchup. 15 and a half. I just tell you, that's absolutely light. No doubt in my mind. Indy. My numbers are going to say differently. There's no doubt in my mind. ORL. Yeah, I'm at 17 and a half. Let's go see what the market's done. Might have found another one. Low key been a wagon for us this year when we've taken him. Bet Rivers is 14.5, 117. 14.5, 117. Now he's playing on the road, over in both matchups on the road last year, over in 7 of the last 10 road matchups. With Halliburton on the road, he's hitting at a 68% clip this year. I understand Orlando, but I mean, we're getting 14.5, 117 at Rivers right now. Not 15.5, 14.5, 73% hit rate on the road with Halliburton. With Halliburton in general, a 71% hit rate and a 65% hit rate no matter what the fuck you do. He averages 27 minutes per game. Let's say he plays 26, 82% hit rate. Going up against Orlando, I mean, we got projections, model support. We got this, that, and the other thing. I'm taking it. Miles Turner over 14.5 minus 117 at Rivers. Oh, nah, bro. Let me take it from it's the promo is going to be the same there forever. It's probably $250 deposit match, and that's it. That's all they'll ever do. They better be sliding me with a little something after that fucking loser yesterday. God damn. Bro, I can't. You don't want me to send you referral codes because when I get blocked, let me send it from one of my boys' accounts, actually. Yeah, I do got a code for you. But if I send it to you myself, when I get limited, you will too. And that's not fair. I wouldn't do that to you for a little $50 bonus bet. Yeah, I'm just going 117 here. Win a unit. 1.17 units. Miles Turner over 14.5 points, parentheses minus 117. Save, show, scroll across the bottom. All right, to my knowledge, unless I missed something, that's all we've got today. If I remember right, it was Bet365. I had to make a call, BetMGM, and just played at Bet Rivers. Yep. All right, let's keep going through this game. Wendell, I'm right at 11.5. Hallie, where am I at on Hallie? My number is a little low. Let's go look at him playing 30-plus minutes. I'm at 17.5, but that number honestly worries me. I know he was dealing with a little minutes restriction, 29.5, 23.3 points per game. Over in 2 to 3 head-to-head, including one this season. Yeah, no go on Hallie's under for me. Completely different team with Siakam there, though, keep in mind. 19.68 is my projection on Siakam here today. 19.68. He's been a sporadic kind of player. He's like 20 plus, 25 plus, and then sub 15. So not necessarily, I don't think, the best matchup for him either. Paolo, I've talked about. Was there ever a 23 to pop up? No, yes. Rivers has bumped to 23. Now it's minus 129. I don't know. If we wait, we might even get a better number. I think we wait. Maybe even get a better number. Franz, fuck no. Fuck no. Suggs is at home. This worries me. They run people off the three-point line. I almost think this is a fair assessment. I almost think I think that's a fair assessment today. The way Indy plays, that he has sub 2 or less 3-pointers made, which would still hit his over. I think 2 or less is probably what we're looking for here, and he's under in 56% of even home games when shooting that few. Now, we could take away an outlier and say, let's say he's playing 22, 23 minutes. That gets us to 50-50. I'm not comfortable in this position. Fran's under assist facts minus 125. Yeah. Turner, it's at 14 and a half, 125 is cool. Turner 14 and a half, 125 is cool. Interesting. I can't believe it, but my model projections are 15 for Sabonis. That shit's just whack. Assists 8.31 and points I'm at 19.03. So no opinion here on Sabonis. Sengun, we played his assists over. I've seen a lot of people on his points and PR unders, which is cool. I don't have an opinion. But it is a tough matchup. Fred VanVleet, 17.3. Let's go look. I might be on Fred VanVleet over. I think his away splits are actually even better if I remember correctly. About the same. Let's account for 35 minutes played today. Let's just go 32. 61% hit rate, closer to where my number is. What's his field goal attempts been like the last 10? 13.6. I mean, he's shot it at least 11 times in all but one. He shoots it 11 times. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what am I missing? Rudy PRA. I'll go over the Rudy PRA under because that's on my sheet. What's Fred VanVleet's done in the market? Not much, really. Fanatics has moved, but I don't consider them a market maker. I've got 2 points. Am I missing something? Anyone got something I'm missing? Point guards, Sacramento. Last 30, nothing. I mean, last 15, they're kind of low. Last 7, they're hanging around the bottom 10 of the league. I mean, nothing that's like, oh my God, I can't play this. Nah, there's nothing here telling me not to take this. I think I'm taking it. I think I'm going to take Fred VanVleet over 15 and a half minus 115. FanDuel looks like the best price. All right, I'm playing it. 1 second. Let me lock it in, and then I'll add it to the banner here. Houston. Player points. Yep, that's the real price. Bang, bang, bang. Log in. All right, we're in. You like Fred's PRA? Oh, it's a good call. What was his PRA? 26.5. I made it 28.71. Yeah, there's just as much value there. Rebounds, let's see, right around, and assists. I definitely lean the assists over at 6.5, even at 7.5 at plus money. I'm at 7.94. So the assists, PA might have been the best play. What's PA at 22? 22, I can get it, or I have it at 25, 25, 22.5. So it's 2 3/4 over, where points was about 2 over. Let's go look at this. Point guards. Yeah, Sacramento does allow a lot of rebounds and assists. That's a tough one. I think points is fine, but I kind of fuck with the PRAs. I lean over everything pretty strong besides his rebounds. Well, that's two things. Let me tell you what I am on his threes as well. Fred 3-point made, markets at 2.5. Markets at 2.5 minus 130. I'm at 3.42. Almost actionable on his threes as well. It's a big Fred VanVleet day. I see 120. No, 130. There's no 120s out there. Okay. Yeah, 130 is the best price. Three-pointers made. Sacks actually towards the bottom and three-pointers made to point guard. So I'm riding the points. I've already played it. I don't want to cash out and confuse people. I don't know where all you played it. I think PRA, PA are all good. Are both good. We'll move to Hoyter's assists. Not one you see every day. Projection is 2.39, so we are playing a 1.5. Oh, but it's crazy juiced. It's just out of my range, bro. I do lean over, but I'm not going to lay a 175. But I do lean over there for sure. For sure lean over there. Oh, shit. Let me add to the banner. We got new people popping in and out. Everything's on the bottom. Give me 1 second. We just added a play. I don't know if everybody would know if I just put FVV, so we'll just type it out. You got it at what? What was the price we paid on Fred? I think I played it at FanDuel at 115. Correct me if I'm wrong. FanDuel at 115. Yep, 1.15 unit. Minus 115, close parentheses. Let me put the 1.15 unit in front. And we're going to save, show. There you go. Fox points, we're going to have to look over. I lean over. I'm at 29. Houston's on the road. Head-to-head's not good. Well, it's all last year. 7 of the last 10. Houston's actually been struggling with points allowed to point guards at 25.3. I don't think this line's right. I think I like this over. FanDuel was open 26, 113, bumped 27 very briefly for about a half hour. Came back to 26. I think they'll probably go back 27. I see 26, 115 as the best price at 365. There's 118 at MGM. There's 114 at Bet Rivers as well. And then Caesars at 119. I think I'm going to play this. Anyone got anything I'm missing on this? Assists are at 5.5. He's over in 7 of the last 10 there. Projections are 5.7. No, points is the only thing I'm leaning here. They're the home team. He's got 2 days rest. All right, it's a play. I'm going 114 at Bet Rivers right now. If I had to, we're going 1-5 on this one. We're going 1-5 on this one. Hold on. I really think he's shooting the ball at least 16 times today. Season average of 18.5. Yeah, I think we're good for floor of 16 here. 68% hit rate. Threes against the Kings. That's probably true. I can go check catch and shoot stats. Let me get this in first, though. Going 1-5, and then I'll add it to the banner down here. All right, let me get that in the banner. Save, show. All right, there we go. All right, let's go see Jabari at 13.5. I'm at 13.8. Keegan, 12.5. I'm at 14.15. Home splits are much better for Keegan. A little worried to have 2 overs here, but do lean this way. It's not a lot of value either at just 14.1. Let's say he gets 3, goes over his average, but no, or goes over his number. Hold on. Just experimenting here. Let's do this. It's not the worst thing in the world, actually. Okay, interesting. Oh, Worried to have 2 overs in this game, but I do on the same team, especially. That'd be 3 plays. Just leaving it as a very strong lean here for the Keegan Murray over. I think this could be sneaky. I think Dylan Brooks' 3-point made could be sneaky. I really do. All right, we got to go. We got to go do some stuff. Hold on. First projections for Dylan Brooks are I'm over. I'm only at 175, but I think the matchup could be even better. All right, so we're going to go teams. Sacramento's what, 10th in catch and shoot threes made allowed. Let's go check like the last 10 games, see if there's any fluctuation. They've journeyed a little farther down the list. Nothing too crazy. If you want to see this tab here, I'm at NBA Advanced Stats, teams, opponent shooting, general catch and shoot. You can hide this. And I'm going 3-pointers made, and I found Sacramento here. Putting them near middle of the league over the last 10 games. If you zoom out a little bit and look on the season, they're within the top 10, about a 3-pointer out. So they're okay. Yeah, I'll get you, bro. I'll get you. But what we can do from here is we'll go players. Not what I wanted. Again, not what I wanted. Catch and shoot, advanced filters, all teams. Houston Rockets, get stats. Dylan Brooks is right there with the lead catch and shoot threes on this team. Over the last 10 days, hanging tight right there at 1. I don't know. Let's go look at the market. Not much movement, if we're being honest. I think it's a good spot for Brooks. I think it's a real good spot for Brooks. I think it's going to stay on the sheet, and then I'm going to say I'm going to come back to it. I won't, and it'll cash. See it all too often. He's getting his season average in attempts today, and it's at 5. When he attempts 5, he's over in 72%. I love it. I think this could actually be a sneaky Malik Monk under spot. Excuse me. Models at 16.74. Disregard. Jared Allen, 17.5 points. Oh, Donovan Mitchell's out. Yeah. Yeah. 19.5 is right. 13.5 boards. Head-to-head's not good at all. Looks like the market's moved around. Let's see which way. Cleveland rebounds. Jared Allen 13.5, 125, 13.5, 125, 12.5, 110, 13.5, 125. A lot of unders on, or I'm sorry, the books are juiced to the under on Jared Allen. I don't hate the 13.5, 125 idea. Okay, recently Richards had 11, Duran had 14, Clint had 10. 13.5. I mean, he's coming off of a 19 and an 18. I get that. I don't know, boys. I guess just staying off. I just lean under. Hold on. Projections one more time. 11.38. We've literally got 2 whole points on it. This line is just too high, isn't it? My God, 13.5. I'm at what did I say? 11.28, 11.38. I can't find a fucking thing to tell me not to take it either. Let's do that. Okay, that helps. Average bumps by about 1 without Mobley. I know Thompson. It's only been 5 games without each of them. He's at 14.4. I don't know. I'm going to pretend that that's enough. It's a really strong lean to the Jared Allen rebounds under for me, though. Really strong lean. All right, Claxton. What did I do? I fucked something up. My numbers aren't populating, so Brooklyn is playing Cleveland. I've got that right. Ah, I see what I did here. I didn't change this. Hold on. Fucking acronym on here it is. There we go. All right, we have populated for the Nets now as well. Nick Claxton, 12.5. Lean over on Claxton's points. I know the matchup's tough. Schroeder's been through it, huh? I'd probably fuck with an under 16.5 again if there was one out there. Points. Back to back. Dennis. Everybody stop for a second. I think I see 15.5 and 13.5 in the market at the same time. Books may be closed. I don't know. What's going on? Did I just miss something in this game? I've got FanDuel at 15.5 and the rest of the market at 13.5. That's a 2-point middle on a prop. Could you imagine if his median was inside that range? All right, so the 15.5 is quite real. Let me go see if this 13.505 is real too. I mean, at 13.5, we're having a completely different conversation. That's 3-point bump. That's huge. Y'all think I'm crazy, but I'd probably just middle that. Okay. It looks like other books are locked up. Must have been injury news I missed. How should be rolling somewhat that cash into low-cost index funds? Let me see. Did I miss injury news? What the fuck? I don't know. Does anyone see a 13.5 live out there? Facts, bro. Storch, where are you at seeing that? Because FanDuel's at 15.5. Are you at ESPN? Boys, we've got 2 whole points separation in the market. I mean, I want you to understand how unreal that is. We're talking about a number as low as 15. It's a 13% discrepancy in the market right now. That's what? Somebody's clearly wrong as fuck. And I generally tend to think FanDuel's the sharpest off domestic prop book. Why there's such the difference in the market's opinion right now? Regardless, let's go take it at FanDuel under 15.5. The rest of the market's at 13. He's on a back-to-back. Last night he did get what? It looks like exactly 10 field goal attempts? No. 12 field goal attempts. I don't know that that's his ceiling because he is playing starter minutes. But I like this better than the over 13.5. FanDuel just moved to 14. We should have played it. I've never seen FanDuel be that wrong. It's wild. Yeah, I missed it. I didn't bet it. I should have. Yeah. Bookmakers at 16.5 minus 150. Are they smoking rocks? What are they doing? I have no clue. All right, I'm moving on. I missed it. I was just so dumbfounded. They were so far off market. I had to quadruple check. Like FanDuel normally doesn't fuck up that bad. What's the market done with Garland? Line if I say I didn't have a lean to the over. Especially these 23.5s minus 101 at Caesars. There's a 23.5 minus 01 at Caesars on Darius Garland. Unless that number is moved too, but that's what I'm showing at the moment. They must be listening, bro. I don't know. That shit was crazy. I said that's off market and that shit was gone. Man, I lean over to this. That didn't help. It helps a little bit. Obviously, this helps a lot, but the sample size is small. Clippers Nets 7-point spread. I don't think I can pull the trigger, but my God. You're telling me he's not pulling the ball 15 fucking times tonight? Oh, I did not mean to click this. Yeah, so 30, I mean, I assume he's playing 30 minutes, but that hasn't been the reason for his misses when he's missed. It's been his attempts being under 15. I just don't see that tonight. Nets 7th fewest points allowed last 15 to point guards. Last 30, they're down middle of the pack, actually near top 10 in most allowed. 5th most allowed points to point guards this season. Yeah, don't play that shit at 13.5. I missed the gun. FanDuel's at 13.5 minus 110. Boys, I'm so sorry. I should not have been so dumbfounded. That was 2.5 play of the day. Oh my God, I just missed a play of the day because I was confused. FanDuel fucked up and I didn't smack him in the jaw for it. That's disappointing. I've got a couple reasons to like the over here for Garland. I like the matchup. Obviously, Mitchell being out, I think his attempts will be high. But recently, without Mitchell, he struggled. I'm going to stay off of this. I do want to put out there, though, it is a good lean to the over for Darius, especially get it down to 23.5. There's some 23.5s out there. That 23.5-01 really, really calling my name. Like, that's value right there. 23.5-01 at Caesars, that's a value play. Outside of that, it's iffy. Again, we used to play these at under. Oh, wow. Needed every bit of that. Someone asked me last night and said it opened at 18.5. You would have needed all of that. You could have middled that one between the opener and closer. Yeah, it's going to be a no play. I'll give you the projections. I'm sure they're under. Worries me at 19.5, though. 18.11 at 20.5, it would be, well, make sure there's no 20.5s out there. Nah, everybody's 18.5 now. All right, good on that. Memphis spread is, I think, 15, so we're just going to scroll. I think y'all know about what the fuck about to go down. I think y'all know what the fuck about to go down. $23.5, 120 at Rivers and DraftKings. It did open 22.5. I'm speaking of points. PRAs. Do we have any slow movers? FanDuel at 39.5, where they opened minus 120. They're the only 39.5, but they are the biggest book in the nation. Oh, that's LeBron. My fault. 39.5 painted for AD. Interesting. 39.5, 05 at both MGM and DraftKings. 08 at Caesars and 112 at Bet Rivers. 06 at Pinnacle. If you're out from outside the U.S., I have quite a few of you from outside the U.S. Interesting here. How am I attacking AD? Paul George ruled out. Glad I missed it. Kawhi ruled out. Hold on. I got to steam chase this. Everything you can get on the Bucks and the under. You should be draining accounts. Flip is the slowest to close. No way that under doesn't move several points, right? Give me 222.5 for the max. All right, give me -5 for the max. Give me under. Let's go buy some alternate unders because they'll let us hit those again. Yeah, they Caesars went to 220. I think it's going to go farther. 222 -115. I only got 500 because they only let me to put 250 a pop. Everyone closed. What are they doing alternate spreads for? Because Circa opened back up 7.5. Good middle potential there. -5.5, 120. No, I don't like that as much. All right, maybe we just do these 2 units here unless someone opens a total at like 219. Stay patient with me. Go to Fliff. Get it in your bet slip. I already smacked the under 222.5 -120. Okay, we're at 221, 221.5. I think it ticks down a little more, but if not, our 222.5 is still an earn, especially at 221. All right, we're back to props. Anthony Davis over points. Do I go points? Points on rebounds and assists. Let me give you guys some projections. Lakers. 25, 12.5, and 3. I think we just go points. AD hit rate better at home. Days rest doesn't really help at home. You always find interesting things like that. Let's go home playing 35 minutes. Let's go season average. Optimistic Lakers fan in me thinks they can stay in this 70% hit rate home when he's playing his minutes. Storch, that under is a good play at ESPN. Not empty your bankroll all the time, but under 222.5, 110 is a good play. Circa, Bookmaker, Superbook, Caesars even at 220.5. It's a good play. Is MGM still up too? I might actually hit him a little harder. Middle here would just save yesterday. Go back. I don't want the Rockets King game. Looking at Bucks Clippers, Ben, under 222.5, 110. MGM just moved, but ESPN bet is still there for a good price. Looks like MGM's locked again. Yeah, 5.5 for the Bucks. If anyone's still there, is good. I got that. Shout outs, Fliff. I mean, it is snowing and fucking blowing here, boys. All right, we're shopping AD's points, and we'll keep it moving. Yeah, I think I'm just going points instead of PRAs here. Watch him have a million fucking rebounds. I got 120 at DraftKings, 120 at Rivers. Let me see what points bet's at. I don't have a lineup for them yet. Gonna need me to stream the Houston game today. What time is it? I'll probably be down. 6 o'clock. We'll see. Probably definitely gonna do the Lakers game. probably. I don't know if I'll do the Clippers game now that there's a couple stars out. So yeah, I might just do the Lakers game 9:30. We'll see though. Only got a couple VIP passes left. I'm just the people that have been in there, been regulars. I'm just gonna y'all just keep access. All right, I think I'm gonna play AD right now because if LeBron doesn't play, it gets better. But if LeBron does play, I don't think it moves. Looking for a Fanatics line and then what's ESPN bet at also? Somebody got a Davis line at ESPN bet for me. Storch, Ben, when y'all got a ESPN bet line. LeBron's questionable last I saw. I think he plays with the Lakers being favorites to the Timberwolves. I think the books think he plays, I guess. Yeah, and they've got lines up. All right, I got Fanatics at 120 as well. Let me check ESPN. 125. All right. Yeah, I think we just get this now. Again, let me go over what the market's done. FanDuel bumped to 24.5. Looks like DraftKings opened at 22.5 yesterday. Just stupid. Everyone else 23.5, 120. I don't see a cheaper price. Let me check Fliff, and I think I'll have all of them. Anthony Davis. Points. Anthony Davis, 23.5, 125. Yep, I'm playing the 120 at Bet Rivers because it's faster for me, but wherever you can get that bet in. Player points. AD, 23.5 over. Boom, bop, bing. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. That's the right. All right, let me add it to the chart or to the banner, and we'll keep pushing. We've got, wait, 1.2 units. Fanatics moved. Nice. Well, not nice, but probably getting good closing line value here on this one. I think this one bumps, honestly. Got him at 25 myself. All right, anything else this game? Rudy Gobert. Someone asked about a PRA under, I believe. What was the Rudy Gobert request? Rudy PRA under, how we feel. There we go. He's all the way at the bottom. Yeah. Rudy, 34.5. Yeah, I kind of like it, be honest with you. Small sample size, but my projections are 29. Wow. So it looks like they opened 32 and came. Oh, that was DraftKings. DraftKings. MGM. They use the same lines provider. Yeah, actually, I like this a lot. Actually, I like this a lot. We've been riding this. Have to look into this. My model was actually under for Giannis. Yes. maybe you could argue blowout potential now, but who's guarding him now? No play for Giannis. No, thank you. Yeah. I think I do want to play this Gobert under, though. Like, let me see, 16.5 points, 15.5 boards. Was 16.5? Still a 16.5, 130. Interesting. I'm gonna take this Rudy Gobert under. I'm gonna take it at 120 at Caesars. I'm gonna go PRAs. So I'm going to Caesars. I'm gonna take this Rudy Gobert under. NBA. Rudy Gobert, Timberwolves, late game. Player combos. PRA under. It's showing 121 on the app, 120 on the odd screen, but I'm taking the 121 right now. Swipe up to place bet. We're good. All right, let me add that to the banner. Storage, find another book. There's other 34.5s out there, buddy. I don't like it as much at 33.5, honestly. Good find, good find, good find. Now we'll go to McDaniels. Oh, I'm probably going to be on D'Lo too, but we'll go to McDaniels first. I want to say his points line was like 10.5 last time. Yeah. Yeah, books are bumping. Maybe not the rebounds line. RAs might actually be the look here, I think. RAs might actually be the look. RAs might be the look here. $115 at MGM, huh? I'm only at about 5.5. Don't get me wrong. Without Towns, it's really good. That's a tough one. This is a tough one. I think I do lean RAs over. Rebounds is cool. Let's go do some things. So let's change this to play type. No, I'm sorry, tracking. Passing. We want to look at just the Timberwolves. I know we're the last 4 games. Good stats. Potential assists. McDaniels is at 4. All right, let's go look at his potential rebounds. Eight and a half potential rebounds. So yeah, 3.5 feels a little light. I know it's juiced. Jaden rebounds. 122 at Rivers. 8 units already in play. That's fine. They're good plays. I didn't put the units on. If they don't have the units, whatever the juice is what I played it for, to win a unit on all those juices. I think RA is the play here if you want something. If you want something, I think I would go RA there. D'Lo, a little bit of a revenge, but he hasn't got his revenge yet. I actually don't like this one as much as I thought. 19.82 points, though. 19.82 points. That's 2 points right there. You can get a 110 right now at DraftKings, and FanDuel's probably going to bump. You can get that 110 at Fanatics as well. FanDuel's at minus 128, over in 7 of his last 10. Of his last 15. In his last 10, he's averaging 15 attempts. I'm not saying he's guaranteed with that, especially with the matchup, but if he gets his average over the last 10, he's averaging 25, over an 83% this season. Again, I'm not saying he's getting there, but a good chance he does, I think. Pace will probably be slower in this one. FanDuel did just make the bump, though. FanDuel did just make the bump. I think we go play this 110 at DraftKings right now. I really do. I think it's a good play. I think it's a good play. Is it the first time FanDuel's bumped? No, they did bump once at 104, came back down, and then bumped again. At 110, I think this is great value. I really do. Let me check his. I wouldn't want to venture off into rebounds or assists either. I think tough matchup. Yeah. Points is the way I think I want to go here. And I think at 110, it's a good play. D'Lo at 110, minus 130 at 16.5. Interesting. If it were 125, I think I'd do it. At 130, I think I'm going to just hit the 17.5 and hope for the best. MGM, DraftKings, there's a couple options out there now. I do think they're going to be gone soon. I really think everyone's going to close around 18.5. And then if for any reason LeBron didn't play, the value would be crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, y'all. I'm taking it. 1.1 unit. Absolutely spraying the board today, huh? Better be streaming with this spray. Yeah, you're probably right. All right, D-Lo's in there. Let me add it to the banner. We got a lot of plays today. 1.1 unit. D-Lo over 16. I wish 17.5 points, parentheses minus 110. And we're going to save it. That was at DK, DKMGM, both still at that price if you want to play it. I'll be on Braun tonight, but it'll be a same game parlay. I'm going to be on Braun tonight, but it'll be a same game parlay. I'm at 15-3-2. FanDuel opened 14.5 plus 04. That was probably a good play. There's still 03s and 05s out there. But I'm not going to play Reeves today. Very tough matchup in three-pointers made, especially at the prices the market's at. I like that little parlay. What time is the Knicks game? What time is the Knicks game? 7 p.m. Yeah, I might go live at like 5, finish up the Clippers game and do a couple of the watch playback, same game parlays, sweats. Could see me doing something like that. All right. I think that's a slate. Hold on. Before I leave, I got to get Jamie Jacket or Hawkins. Let me scroll back. I think it was a PRA request. Allison, yeah, RA over. That was almost good enough for me to take. Jamie under 13.5 points. Okay. Let me check. Not what I meant to do. I make my own projections. I don't need your shit. Yeah, the 13.5 moved. So it definitely would have been a good play. I don't play unders versus the Warriors almost as a rule, but it would have been a good play. All right, I think that's the board. Hour and 46 minutes in. Damn, 554 concurrent viewers. I appreciate y'all. If anyone's got a request, throw it in there. If not, we're going to wrap this up. I'll go through the recap real quick. For anybody that's coming back just to watch the replay, we got Brandon Ingram over 5.5 in assists, minus 120 to win 1 unit. Alperen and Sengun over 4.5 assists, minus 115 to win 1 unit. Miles Turner over 14.5 points, minus 117 to win 1 unit. Fred VanVleet over 15.5 points, minus 115 to win 1 unit. 1.5 units on De'Aaron Fox over 26.5 points. We got that at minus 114. Anthony Davis over 23.5 points, minus 120 to win 1 unit. Rudy Gobert under 34.5 PRAs, minus 121 to win 1 unit. D'Lo over 17.5 points, minus 110 to win 1 unit. That's the show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I have a few VIP passes left if you want to live stream with us tonight. I think we have maybe 4 or 5 left. So if you're interested, DM me or just pop in. I'll probably post the link still. But we are running out of passes. If you have your league pass, though, you can connect it and you don't need a pass. So if you do have your own NBA league pass, you can connect it and watch right with us. I only have 4 of the passes that if you don't have a league pass, you can watch with us. If you have a league pass, you can connect and watch. We're all good. All right, best of luck with y'all today. Pretty big betting slate out for me. So hopefully we cash. I did the recap early. We're up 11.9 this week. Let's keep that up. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.